And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Miami Heat. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. They've got Stephen Curry, Walker Kessler out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for Cleveland, Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's James Harden. And it's Barrett in at the shooting guard position. Facing off in this one, we've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right. And you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping smart. Unselfish basketball, a lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
And there's James from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Pass to Curry. Shoots. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. That won't go either for Curry. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. That one's good from James on the assist by Harden.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. To the inside. Fades back. And he buries his first look.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
Outside Reid. Pass to James. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. Reid for 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
Curry passes to Kessler. Outside Curry. From downtown, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively, just 1 for 4 so far.
And the 2025 postseason showing how far the Heat have to go, Legs.
That was a 4-game sweep at the hands of the Cavs by a record combined margin of 122 points. Then again, over the regular season, Cleveland did win 27 more games, so the outcome wasn't entirely surprising.
Now here's Gordon. Stolen by Reid. And it's Barrett off the drive. And Gobert with the stuff.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. 8-point game. Bridges outside. Outside Butler. Out to Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Yeah, no fret from Curry. As long as there's time, he's confident.
Oh, there's the alley. Gordon with a steal. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Wiggins, he's checked in for Gordon.
Heat substitution, number 2, Andrew Wiggins.
James inside. Butler covering. James can't get it to go.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Outside Butler. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Butler's got 5.
Butler is a selective three-point shooter, but he is certainly capable of knocking them down.
Reed sets a screen. Harden from outside. Miami grabs the miss. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
They were allowed to ramp up their offense as the defense they faced was barely present.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Now here's Harden. Really had his troubles in the loss to Chicago. He just couldn't find his rhythm.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Wiggins down low. Reed defending. Back to Bridges. Outside for Butler. 3 on the clock. Over James. Butler can't get that one to fall. James passes to Harden. Back to James. Now Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Butler. James, a good look. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And here's Butler outside. Again, the miss by Butler. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to Barrett. Outside Reed. Cleveland working the ball around now. Now Barrett. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Reed. From deep. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You like how Barrett always keeps his eyes open, watching the court for those assist opportunities.
The third pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing, Legs.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. Well, what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
And we've got a line change for Cleveland. Adams checked in for Miami. Bradley Beal comes in for Stephen Curry. And here's Bridges. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
And he was relentless with his on-ball defense, managing to pick up 4 steals.
The Cavaliers lead by 8. Outside Hardaway. To the paint. And that one's good. Spencer.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
1:19 left in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Bagley finds Kuzma. Bagley a screen on Wiggins. Back to Kuzma. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Pass to Butler. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. That's 7 points for Jimmy Butler.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Hardaway from outside. Nice D from Bridges.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Beal against Kuzma. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Out to Beal. Just 3 to shoot. Over Kuzma. Here's Adams. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Now Kuzma. Yep, count it. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. they're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Tim Hardaway is out there with James Harden. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Mark. The group for Cleveland getting going in the second. And he knocks down the first one. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the three?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
And Beal drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you, Brian.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Harden. Pass to Capella. Capella, screen on Bridges. Back to Capella. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. That's on Steven Adams. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Miami making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Heat trail by 5. Wiggins outside. Beal with a screen on Bagley. And he's going for the lob. Oh, stolen by Harden. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Bagley, a screen on Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma, the pass to Capella. Outside Harden. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Now here's Russell. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Bridges. Gordon with a screen on Kuzma. Three-pointer, Bridges. Capella with a rebound. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Here's Hardaway. Beal with some nice D. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. For 3, Bridges. Again, the Heat misses. The Cavaliers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Harden finds Bagley. Kuzma for 3. The shot no good. Capella. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And just so active for his size, Capella is hard to guard.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Cleveland making a change here. James is checked in. Butler's checked in for Miami. That's good from Capella. He makes 1 or 2 that time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Beal Beal outside. Shoots over Harden. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Fires in the triple.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge.
Now here's Wiggins. Still no points. Butler passes to Wiggins. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Fifth best, James Harden.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
For the Cavaliers, Gobert's checked in for Capella. Naz Reid comes in for Kuzma. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Hardaway. Barrett against Bridges. Down low. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges. Delivering a dime right on the money.
Outside Harden. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Gordon with a screen on James. And here's Butler outside. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8. Barrett passes to Harden. Reid a screen on Beal. The 3 is up. Harden can't hit.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Here's James. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's Butler with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 10. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Barrett. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Adams checked in for Miami. Curry comes in for Bridges. Heat trail by 12. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. Adams a screen from the arc. Curry, no good. And here comes Cleveland. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. James against Butler. James passes to Reid. Gobert inside. And Gobert flushes it home.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Outside Curry. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. This one for 3. That shot missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
No doubt. Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
The Cavaliers lead by 15. Outside Barrett. Pass to James. Fires for 3. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Well, Miami shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Beal surveying the D. Adams with a screen on Harden. Outside for Butler. 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Miami.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Reed. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Lets it go from deep. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. On the take. Pass to Butler. And Gobert with a block.
Yeah, no easy paths to the rim when Gobert is down low. I mean, he just bats it away with ease.
Hardaway's checked in for Cleveland. Miami also changing it up. Kessler comes in for Adams. And it's Bridges in for Beal. "20 seconds left in the second period. Again, the miss by Butler.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pass to Barrett. Now, here is James. Defended by Gordon. And James gets it to go. James has got 12 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please bring your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drum line.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Well, we're deep enough into the year right now, we can confirm these dudes are legit. They're going to be a problem for a long time.
Yeah, I really like this rookie class. Has some potential stars, man.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I've got to admit.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Now, what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Walker Kessler out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Curry in at the 1. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. Is rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 rebounds in the game. James outside. Gobert with a screen on Butler. For 3, James. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Butler. Some solid defense from James.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebound, Miami.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
A nice shot by Butler.
Nice job using Butler off the ball, getting him a shot in rhythm.
Three-pointer, Harden. Offensive rebound. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebound, Miami. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Curry passes to Bridges. Gordon with a screen on Barrett. Three-pointer, Bridges. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Pass to Reed. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reed's got 11. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire career.
That was a shocker for sure. You'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. Cleveland, number 1.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Gordon on the wing, outside Butler. Pass to Curry. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got his second bucket on the night.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Harden. Back to James. Outside Reed. Three-pointer, Harden. Kessler with a rebound.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Butler with the bucket.
And that's what makes defending Butler so tricky. He can just stop on a dime and pull up.
James up top, defended by Gordon. Picked by Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland again missing.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, well, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Curry. Goes up at the elbow. James with the rebound.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Here's Gobert. Barrett passes to Reed. Out to James. Back to Reed. The 3-ball. The rebound, Miami. It's Bridges on the wing. Check by James. Back to Bridges. Kessler, a screen on James. For 3, Bridges buries it from 3. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Barrett. James, outside. No good with the triple. And it's Butler with the ball for the Heat. 17-point game. Kessler, a screen on Reed. Butler goes for it inside.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Gordon down low. James is there. Outside Butler. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Barrett with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Gobert, no good. And here are the Heat. They're on a 13-5 run. Throws it up high, and Gordon with the big finish.
Well, the vertical Gordon has is phenomenal. So why settle for the layup when you can just slam it down?
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. The three, James. Rebound Miami. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Heat trail by 13. Curry surveys. Outside Butler. From outside the arc. Cavaliers with a rebound. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. James, right side. From the right block, the shot is good. James has got 20.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Steven Adams checked in for Kessler. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Gordon. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Butler. And Russell is subbed in for Stephen Curry. .116 left in the third quarter. Pass to Adams. Outside Russell. Beal outside. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Yeah, and a big reason why Beal's a good passer, he has a high basketball IQ. That is a smart kick out right there.
Now here's Capella. Kuzma, the pass to Bagley. No good on the triple. Pass to Beal. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cleveland leading by 11. And here's Capella. Cleveland working the ball around now. Bagley with it. No made baskets yet. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kuzma. Outside Hardaway. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Jones. Bagley sets a screen. 3-pointer. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Steven Adams.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
Marvin Bagley III.
Free throw good, Bagley. He does not get the second one. The kick out to Kuzma for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They know Curry can go for 50, 60 any night, so they're forcing someone else to beat him. Back after this. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out or 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but it's got to be a real sense of urgency.
Coach Spoelstra begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to kick it up a notch.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Marvin Bagley, James Harden out there with Tim Hardaway. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Beal from outside. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Cleveland leading by 12. Kuzma outside. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Beal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Right wing. Bagley finds Kuzma. And he makes it. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
Yeah, I like seeing Kuzma as the playmaker in these sets. He can be so creative.
Butler passes to Russell. There's a screen. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Beal outside. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Harden, good.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Russell, a screen on Hardaway. Beal from outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Kuzma outside. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Here's Beal. The kick out to Wiggins. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 5 assists tonight.
And Wiggins looks for that shot now as he has developed consistency in the corner.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Capella. Naz Reid comes in for Bagley. LeBron, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Hardaway. Miami also changing it up. Kessler, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Bridges comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Curry in for Russell. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Outside Barrett. James outside. Picked by Gobert. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Heat. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Butler. Pass to Bridges. Back to Curry. Butler, a screen on Harden. There he is, the 3-point king, delivers on cue. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
You're the better answer.
Butler taking his time here. From deep 3-point range. Cleared away by Reed. Cleveland leading by 16. Gobert. Oh, no good on the layup.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Reed, a screen on Curry. Harden fires. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Whoa, Aaron Gordon. Looking like he's in a slam dunk contest right there.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T connected cam? Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. He got it!
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, well during that last break I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. James against Gordon. Harden up top. Here's James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Butler. Cleared away by Reed. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Outside Barrett. He launches. Kessler with a rebound. And stolen by Gobert.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Cavaliers.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
So when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
Kessler, a screen on Gobert. Curry! The three is off.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Barrett. Oh, the stuff!
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Assisted by Jimmy Butler.
And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. So it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Rudy, you guys came.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.